Well, staying ahead of competition to me is not about monitoring competition. It's really defining much more about what you want to be and where you want to be and why customers should like you, and defining that very clearly and then execute on it. I see a lot of companies that worry too much about who else is out there, and even if they might be more successful from a business perspective, it still doesn't mean that's the right thing for you. So really define what's important for you, how you want to stand out in the long run, and then really focus on that.
Well, probably I would not focus too much on the competition, but more on your own clients. If you're only looking for what your competitor is doing, it might be successful or not, it might be right for his clients or not, but really important for yourself is your target group. And and then listen to them and think about, be creative of what they would like to need. I don't think that you can say, okay, everybody is using chatbots or voice commerce and I have to do it now. You cannot just set it up. You have to have something, some benefit to bring to your clients, and that should be the focus.
Obviously, if you want to stay ahead of your competition, you need to be aware what is your competition doing. So monitor them, find out what they are doing, perhaps become a customer of your competition as well to see how they are communicating. It's not a bad thing to do. They probably are a customer of yours, of your own business as well, and everyone is watching each other. We are all consumers in the end, right? So if you're selling a consumer product, it's very easy to try out perhaps some of the competition as well. And if they are doing something really, really well, yeah, probably it's not a bad thing to start adopting that to your own needs as well. That maybe the style of communication, that maybe perhaps the visual language that they are using. But it's just important to understand what the competition is doing. On the other hand, don't focus too much on the competition, because if you're only concentrating on the competition and looking what others are doing, you kind of tend to forget to concentrate and focus on your own business, right? Because if you know you have a good product and you win customers with that new product, it's probably fine to keep focused on that and keep investing in this in your own business, and then you stay ahead of the competition.
I guess our way to stay ahead of competition is always to know what our customers want. We try to talk to them as often as we can, just to know their needs. If you know the needs from your customers, in our minds, it's the best way to stay ahead of the competition. I guess most of our competitors will say the same, but for us it's really important. That's why we're still in this business. We started in the mid-90s, and this is for e-commerce, it's quite long. We're still here and we're growing every year. So I think this is the right approach for us. This is the right approach to hear the needs from your customers.
So if you're going to stay ahead of the competition, I think the first thing to make sure that you avoid is complacency. So at eKomi we work in customer feedback, ratings and reviews. What we find is that leaders in the market, they really want to know everything that's been going on. They want to know not just the good stuff, but they want to know the bad stuff. Frankly, the customers who've had a bad experience, the customers that you've lost, the things that have gone wrong are your best opportunity to learn more and build a better business going forward. So getting customer feedback and shaping and constantly evolving your product or your service is vitally important for any e-commerce business or any kind of business really, to make sure that they stay ahead of the game. Always be innovating and always be customer centric.